Hello, you scrumptious strawberries. I hope you are having a lovely day. And today's video is actually quite special because I am coloring some line art. And it's not just any line art. This is some special fabulous line art from my friend Sam from the channel Sambeawesome's coloring book. I'm so excited to talk about this, guys. Oh my gosh. First of all, mad props to Sam for going for following through with this and self-publishing because guys, she just published this coloring book based completely on sea creatures and it's really fabulous. I will put a link in the description to where she actually has uploaded a video where she talks about it and does a little unboxing and flip through. So if you just want to get another idea of some of the other pictures that might be in the book, then yeah, you check that out. And then if you're interested in purchasing the book, or if you just want to be completely surprised, except for this video, sorry. I had to have something playing in the background, man. It's got to be relevant too. Sorry, here you can pause the video, click on it, buy it, and then come back. But yeah, I'll have a link in the description also to where you can purchase it because not only is it full of just of lovely fish, but it's also, you know, it's like that's just the first half. Second half is full of tutorials, which is amazing because not only is it for digital, but also traditional artists too. So if you decide to print off any pictures and you want to color it with Copics or honestly just coloring in general, she's got you covered with basic color theory and shading and just some techniques you can use. And honestly, you can apply some of the techniques with the Copic markers to really most of the markers you have. Just, experiment, go crazy. So for this picture, I am actually coloring one of the singular imaginary mermaids that she's created. Um, most of these fish slash sea creature mermaids are based off of real sea life. So you've got, say for example, you've got octopus, you've got the creepy anglerfish, the manta ray, and one of my favorites of her lining and coloring portions. And like I loved it so much that I decided like I gotta color something else because like no, I can't no. I just like the way she did it the best is the lionfish. So if I ever and take a look at the page and find that tutorial, it's like, oh, hey, that's Bakery's favorite. Yeah. um yeah, so this picture is one of the singular fish, but one thing I also should add is that this book is full of couples, both heterosexual, LGBTQ plus, and polyamorous triads. So you've got some nice variety in there, and you've got like again, you've got the creepy anglerfish, but you also, I believe, one of them is even a chibi. Yeah, and just some really cute pictures in general. Very pretty and also just downright relaxing, man, because that's really what coloring books are about nowadays, which is, I'm all for it. If it can just help you chill and you're doing art and something creative in the process, why not? I will say also with the tutorials and the digital side, she also goes through a bit of a process of getting rid of the dreaded white background for a coloring page. So a lot of these techniques you can take outside of the book and just really, it'll help you expand your knowledge as an artist. So, yeah, again, the links will be in the description below. So to get into the picture I'm coloring today, this is I guess, another analogous color scheme. I don't know what it is with me and analogous color schemes. I just love them so much. And it's become a real struggle actually to force in some complementary color schemes to generate or just generate some interest because I do go back in, you'll notice later on in this video that I do go in and try to beef up the coloring for this mermaid's eye, particularly the one closer to the viewer. Actually, both of the eyes, really. I didn't want them to be too different. But because I generally went with like a purplish pink color scheme, so I did try and add some more yellows and greens just to make the eyes pop a bit more. But I really struggled with the underwater aspect because, when it comes to just being underwater in general, you'll notice if you ever put on goggles in the pool how things that are farther away, they just tend to, or just far away underwater, they tend to look bluer and Like, it's because of light scattering and a lot of other physics things I do not quite comprehend, but it's just there's a lot of blue, and even in front of you, things just look less saturated because light just isn't really filtering through nearly as well. And yeah, so there is that struggle, but I also have been trying to experiment a bit more with the light because in this picture in particular, I wanted the character to be closer to the surface so you could see kind of their reflection, or just because of the movement in the water, the light, again, with the scattering light, it just kind of goes all over the place. And I really like how it looks, but I really struggled to try and pull it off. I mean, I hope I did in this one. I don't know. But yeah, I really end up liking how this turned out because of just the bright colors in general, and bubbles make everything better. They just do. It's just a fun word to say too. Bubbles. Just bubbles. Oh man, this commentary is all over the place. um, but yeah, once again, mad props to Sam for doing this, and thank you again for letting me make this video to try and spread the word. At the very least, guys, if you can't afford to purchase the book, I highly recommend you just go over to the channel and click on that video in the description and just leave a comment, say, hey, great job on completing the book, and best of luck to you, because this is really it's really quite the milestone, and it's a good thing, man. It's such a good thing. I'm such proud. And yeah, at the very least, you guys got to watch another speed coloring out of me, and you got to see some of Sam's fabulous line art. So yeah, once again, guys. Oh, I shall also mention, for those of you who do end up purchasing the book, there is a hashtag. I cannot remember the name of the hashtag for the life of me. You'll see it in the book, though. There's a hashtag you can use when you color the page, and if you were to upload it to social media, if you probably want to tag Sam in it, but if you use that specific hashtag, you'll most likely get a personal message from Sam herself. So it's like, hey, all the more reason to do it. All right, guys, I think that wraps it up for me. Once again, all the support, Sam. Awesome job, because you're awesome. It's in the name. I mean, what more else can you say? But yeah, I will talk to you guys again in my next video. Thanks again for watching, everybody. Until next time.